hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to see the continuation of last video, that how to create a matrix, right? So the matrix have rows and columns. So you are just asking the user to enter number of rows in that particular matrix, and column has to be printed and given as C, and it will be taken as R and C, right? Now a matrix is the name of the matrix. Whatever name you are going to give, that will be taken by the system. Now I just, for meaningful name, I just kept it mat. Okay, now we are just setting its empty, and then getting all the range from I in range R and then J in range C. You are going to get input values, and a row will be in between, you kept as empty, so that whenever the user will give the values, that will be appended to the row. So if you see here, J loop will be added into this particular row, J values. So means J will be from 0 to C times. Suppose R is 2 and C is 3, 2 rows and 3 columns. So each times it will take it will take from the beginning 1 or 0, and J will be starting from 0 to 3 times. So 0 to 3 times it will take get all the value from the user, and the row, particular only one row will be filled up in this particular empty list. So each one row will be after appending this one, after appending row. When J loops over, then again this math list will be appended by this row. That is what the procedure here. Okay, so you have to work out in the system, and you could see how it is functioning. So whenever you are getting each rows, then you are going to append the matrix. That's it. So this is what the procedure you are going to do for all the I and J ranges. Okay, after that, if you see here, you are just going to retrieve all the elements whichever saved in matrix 1 1 0 0 0 1. So how it will be? So when I is 0, J is 0, right? So when you are getting all the row elements, all J elements will be stored here. Afterwards it will be appending on this matrix. So now matrix, if you are going through this matrix, I is 0 and then J is 0, then I 0, J 1, I 0, J 2. So the next elements, every elements will be printed when you are giving print matrix I comma J, or I bracket J. If you are giving like this is the syntax to retrieve matrix element already saved in this mat. Okay, so list into list, already it is now saved in list into list. So how you can retrieve these two loops will be given as nested loop, and you are going to retrieve all 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 2, again 1 0 1 1 1 2 element, then again 2 1 2 2 2 2 3. Those kind of elements will be now printed over here. If you press F5, that is what the thing last time you can see, right? So if I print rows, number of rows 2 and columns 3, enter values 6 elements, 2 into 3 6 times, it will ask question, so that I have to give 6 elements. Okay, after that the matrix will be now printed over here, retrieved and printed. So this element is 0 0th element, 0 1 0 2. Similarly 1 0 1 1 1 2. So rows, number of rows 2, number of columns 1 2 3, 3 columns. Okay, so the elements whichever you passed over here is now situated in the proper places of this matrix. After that, now we are going to take the same program, and just I want to add up with another matrix. What to do for that? Same thing can be repeated. Now if you see here, I just see, I'm just going to say the same procedure again. the next matrix will be saved in this matrix 1, and your in the same procedure can be applied over there. R and C already